Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Jackson and this is the Geology of Crete and Santorini. I hope you enjoy and let's get started. As you can see from the two maps, both of these islands are found several miles away from the coastline of Greece. Santorini is a cluster of small islands that were once part of one large island and is found in the southern Aegean Sea. It is found between two other Greek islands, the Los and the Aphni. Crete is the second biggest island in the eastern Mediterranean and is still populated today. Sometimes it's called the Mysterious Island. Plate tectonics are a large part of creating any kind of landmass. Both Crete and Santorini are found on the Aegean Sea plate. Greek islands are created as a result of the African plate boundary subducting into the Eurasian plate boundary, as you can see in the picture on the left at the bottom. The picture on the right depicts the Aegean Sea plate and where the Santorini and Crete islands are located. Rock types on Crete and Santorini are both extremely different. Even though they are both Greek islands, they have different kind of rock types and compositions. Crete's rock types are made up of mainly marine organisms, about 60 to 70%. The common rock types that are found on Crete and the composition of those rock types is usually limestone, dolomite, or marble. Santorini is different. Santorini has several different rock types that are composed or even have elements of some kind of volcanic eruption. They are usually deductile, made up of andesite, basalt, or pyroclastic rocks. At the bottom you see two pictures that help represent the marble rocks on Crete and the pyroclastic rocks on Santorini. Both Greek islands are surrounded by large bodies of water on all sides, and both have rocky coasts, cliffs, and sandy beaches. Crete, however, is a little bit different. Crete experiences vast amounts of coastal erosion as seen with the pictures on the left. The two pictures at the top depict a landmass of Crete slowly eroding away until there is nothing left and just the main coastline is left. The bottom two pictures depict a sandy coastline on the left, and on the right, we see it slowly has receded back into the mainland. 1/3 of the northern coast have been eroded away on Crete. Usually rivers and other natural sources would replenish the sediment that has been eroded away. However, due to an increased human activity such as dams, river channels, and man-made coastal structures, the natural resources and sediments have decreased and can no longer replenish these areas. Large rocky geological boulders that show folds and unique patterns are a common tourist attraction on Crete. These three structures demonstrate compression forces that form both anti- and syncline folds that make up a very unique pattern in structures on Crete. They show the vastly different compositions of the island and the rock types and compositions. Even though both these locations are islands, Santorini is the only one that was formed on a volcanic arc. Santorini was once a large shield volcano that stretched across the whole surface of the island. However, many small volcanic eruptions caused many calderas to form, and in 1620 BC, there was a large volcanic eruption from the middle volcano that destroyed the shield volcano and most of the island. As a result of the final volcanic eruption, the final and largest caldera was formed and still stands today. Before the volcanic eruption that destroyed Santorini, both islands were inhabited by the ancient Minoan civilization. They lived and thrived on these islands for thousands of years before the final eruption happened. This was the end of the Minoan civilization and their culture. The villages and settlements on Santorini were destroyed, covered in volcanic ash, and preserved for centuries afterwards. Much like Pompeii, except no human remains were ever preserved or found on the island. This was the end of the Minoans on Santorini. However, they still lived on Crete, but soon that ended as well. A possible cause of their downfall was several tsunamis that destroyed coastal settlements on Crete, eventually destroying and wiping them out. This is Crete and Santorini as it is today, just to give you a bit of an understanding how their formation is today. This is also the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new.